The following is a presentation of podcastaddict.com. Check out Rick and Joe returning soon only on podcastaddict.com. Oops. Hello? Let me turn this
You
up
there?
a little. I can't hear myself. Oh, careful. Not you. Me. Hello? There we go. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I lost you. You must have jiggled the mic wrong.
How about now?
Still not as good as it was. Whoop. Hello?
Now?
Hello?
You there?
Okay. You gotta say more than are you there, though?
Yeah, I mean, once that arena closed down, man, nobody had anything to run with.
Well, the lady who, the lady who ran the place or bought the place or whatever doesn't want wrestling there, and it didn't.
Bunch of Chinese people.
Yeah, I don't understand. I never understood the idea of that because, have you ever been there?
No, I've always wanted to go, but the sad part is, from what I heard, nothing else wanted to be in that building but wrestling.
Yeah, well, the problem is it's in a very, very, very bad neighborhood, and she thinks that she's going to have, like, these symphonies and all kinds of, like, classy shit in there, and it's like...
Has she ever heard of the phrase, polish a turd, it's still a turd?
Seriously, yeah. I mean, no matter how nice they've redone that building like a bazillion times, but the fact of the matter is,
what kills me is they had just done the redo to it, right? Like what, 2008 and 2009, where they put the video screens up and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
it really comes down to the owner will just give it to anybody who will pay him the money.
Well, they're saying that of course, the cost to run the venue is going to be sky high once they're all done and opened up. And they're still talking about maybe, if the price is right, letting wrestling come back in there.
I'm sure they will. I mean, I don't think that they'll make money doing what they said they were going to do. There's no way that people are going to go to that building to see like an orchestra or something like that. I just don't see it in that neighborhood.
And they're, that and the independent wrestling scene is so dead right now, pretty much. I mean, it's like in Virginia every state pretty much has come like what California was almost about, 5 or 6 years ago, where you had guys like Human Tornado and Scorpio Sky running every damn indie thing up and down the, California coast.
Yeah. You remember that guy? Remember that guy when we used to do the show? What was his name? Ward? Marvin? Was it Marvin?
Marvin Ward, yeah.
Yeah, he was supposedly a big deal, and then he ripped off a whole bunch of people. So
yeah,
him and Dave Hebner, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
You remember
okay, yeah.
Remember Hebner? Hebner was like the worst interview ever.
Oh man, nah, dude. The worst interview ever was right before I found you. I interviewed freaking Gail Kim. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we fell for that.
Time.
Yeah, on one of my later shows, we fell for that shit, and every time TNA ever offered her up again, nope, no thanks, nope. So it was a shame. Back in the old,
drop it down there, man.
Back in the old days when you could call up Caroline and get a TNA guest whenever you wanted.
Now you can't do that no more.
No, well, I used to deal with that Ross Foreman. He was a good guy, but he has since left, and now, it doesn't interest me that much. I can't say I'll watch it.
Man, did they really get rid of fucking Brian Gewirtz?
Yes.
Finally.
Vince is in a panic,
Oh, dude. I mean, it all depends. I'll tell you right now, if Linda McMahon does not win that Senate race, which it looks like she might win it.
She won.
From what I've been hearing, she did?
Well, it's not till November, but she's well ahead.
Yeah. If she wins...
What happened? I can't hear him. Dropped his audio. Hello, Joe White? Oh no, this is like old times. All of a sudden, mid-sentence, Joe White is gone. Hello, if she wins?
You there?
Yep, if she wins.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
But no, I mean, it's like I said, man, if she does not win that Senate seat, it's Attitude Era Part 2.
I think it's either way, but I think that he's just worried that if the ratings continue to go down, that they might not have Monday Night Raw anymore.
Yeah, USA and Bonnie Hammer, she'll put the hammer down, she'll fucking tell them to move on.
Like 2.5. They could do a rerun of friggin' NCIS and get a 2.
Yeah, they did a 2.8 this week.
Oh, and that's
called Stop being like Nitro. Get the well, USA's just as much to blame. They put the third hour in there.
They shouldn't have had a third hour ever.
No, man, never.
Now they're just wasting 3 hours of my time instead of 2.
Dude, man.
The socially the Larry King. Did you see Larry King?
Oh God! I mean, dude, a stiff breeze reading from the note cards, and the gimmick was that he was reading from the note cards. That was the whole gimmick during that segment.
Larry King. Oh yeah, we're really talking about Larry King. I suppose we've been doing this a long time, but friggin' Larry King.
And you got the Miz out there that just wants to look at Larry King and go, fuck you. The Miz just wanted, I could tell by the look on Miz's face, Miz just wanted to throw the microphone down and go, that's it, I can't work like this.
Seriously, you got to think about this, Joe. I was thinking about, there's a whole bunch of stories, but this thing in particular always irritated me about Mike the Miz is that I think they've really dropped the ball with the guy. I think he could have been a Cena type guy, and they just kind of let it go by the wayside.
Have you seen the Punk documentary?
The newest one? No.
The one that I got the one downloaded from YouTube. Somebody put it up on YouTube at the end of last week.
Oh no!
And I downloaded it.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you. It's part of the left side of the screen. It's not like exactly proportioned on the screen right, and it cuts off about in the last segment of it. But dude, best thing they've done since the rise and fall of ECW. I kid you not.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you've seen the new show. What is it called? The one that's on TV. No, they're all on TV, but the network TV. Is it Main Event? The new show?
No, I haven't seen it yet. The one that's on Ion?
Yeah, they did a good job. But for the match with Sheamus and CM Punk, they showed a whole bunch of stuff before Sheamus and CM Punk were in WWE, and they had like interviews, and it was really good. So,
well, I mean, what did Sheamus do before he was in WWE? He competed over in Ireland and in the UK.
Well, not necessarily. Yes,
and then jumped over to OVW.
Yes and no. I guess that's the so-called backstory, but for what I'm told, he came to New Jersey, trained at the Monster Factory, went to OVW, and then to WWE. So I don't know that he actually did any wrestling over in Ireland. And
that developmental territory, you don't hear shit about what WWE's doing with it anymore.
Oh, they don't care? What, FCW?
Yeah.
Whatever it is. They got rid of that. They got rid of NXT. Well, they still got NXT, right?
They got it, but it's not on TV. They got that deal, that whole thing down there at Full Sail University.
Well, isn't it like on Hulu or?
I don't even think it's on that.
I used to watch a whole bunch of stuff on Hulu. Now I don't even go there. And apparently it's going to get sold. And I used to watch a lot of stuff on there. But
I mean, they're sitting there still airing AM Raw, for crying out loud.
What's wrong with AM Raw, man? What time's it on again?
So like 4 a.m. in the morning on USA on Saturdays?
Cutting back.
Yeah,
I'm getting too old for that. That's way past my bedtime. Not like when I used to watch ECW at 12:30.
But no, I was sitting there watching that shit with Punk, and he slapped the wrong fan, dude.
They were both hitting him.
If you're looking at the footage, there was a dude if you're looking at Punk, if you look to his right, there's a dude behind him that walks up and just smacks the shit out of him in his back, and then takes off running up the steps. Shit. And then there's another guy to the right that just gives him a pat to the shoulder, and CM Punk, the third time he turns around, just drills the guy right in the glasses.
There was something stupid about that whole thing because, number one, there was not one security guy anywhere near them.
There was one security guy behind Punk after the punch went down.
Yeah. But I mean, 3 people, it was like 3 people hit him. I've never even seen, I don't normally see one person hit somebody like that. And 3.
No.
3 people. And I know he's supposed to be a big time heel, but he's still kind of over. You know?
I was about to say, but you know, that's a true sign when people are willing to take a swing at you like that you're over.
It wasn't even, the thing about it was, it's like he wasn't even antagonizing them or anything. He was just kind of standing there. And the funny thing is, I dozed off and didn't see what led up to that. I'm assuming Ryback chased him off. Yeah,
Ryback had him up for his move. And that Samoan drop he does, and was walking around the ring with him on his shoulders. Punk got off and was gone.
So have they decided that Cena's not going to be able to do the match?
Well, they're waiting until next Monday. They will, because the pay-per-view in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
it's a week from Sunday. So I think it's a week from Sunday. So what they're going to do is they're going to see if Cena's ready to go by Monday night. And if he's not ready to go by Monday night, plans are going to be put. Well, let's say even if they do choose Ryback and Cena's not ready to go, if Cena's ready to go by Sunday night and says, yes, I can do it, which I think is going to happen, they'll do an injury angle with Ryback in the back where he gets taken out, and bam, Cena will take his place. Vince will come out there and go, well, here, Cena's ready, you know?
Yeah,
I think that's what's going to happen, to be honest with you.
I was hearing that Cena's been wanting time off or something, and they won't give it to him.
The wife, he's getting divorced.
Yeah, but I mean, somebody said he said that, wasn't there the thing with the injury where WWE.com said it was like a 2-week deal, and Cena said it was an 8-week deal?
Yeah, Cena was like, man, he goes, no, it's more, it's more serious than what they think. And when they said that when they went in there to do the scope on it, that it was just fucked up beyond belief.
I could you see him doing like the Stone Cold going home? I could say it would be the perfect movie. I don't think he would do it, but it would be the perfect thing for him to do to them because they have nobody else. If he were to say, bye, I'm not doing this anymore. What are they? They'd give him whatever he wanted.
No, because he would have done it a long time ago, I think.
Maybe it's getting built up to. I mean, if he were to, not as a shoot, if he just said, I'm tired of this, I want time off, you won't give it to me, I'm going home.
Yeah, because he's been with that company since, 2003? 2002?
Yeah, he's been the top guy. Punk's merch has been outselling him lately, but he's been the top guy for a long time.
Lately, Punk's merch has been outselling him since Money in the Bank of last year.
Yeah, so a year. I mean, but Cena's been at the top for 10 years. But who else? There's 2 guys. That's it.
Yep.
See, that's the difference now is back in the day, like if Cena were to go home, there would be like a Triple H, a Shawn Michaels, a Rock, a Stone Cold, That's why it didn't work so good.
This shit with... Have you seen the video online with Stone Cold Steve Austin? Either it's Stone Cold or it's a damn lookalike using every name in the book when he's talking about Punk.
Oh, it was him. I don't know. I think they're trying to build to a match, but maybe not. I don't know. It'd be cool if that was like one of the main events.
The video's not associated with WWE because he uses, he calls CM Punk a motherfucker. So it's not WWE crews down there filming this shit.
Well, I mean, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin, but if you think about it, they need to put something big on the WrestleMania this year with it being in that huge football stadium in New York.
See, man, I wish they hadn't have done it, man, because I doubt now that WrestleMania 30 is going to be held in New York.
I think it will. Right. So what is this one coming up? Is it 28 or is it 29?
29 is this coming up one.
I think they may do it, Matt. What I was hearing is that they're having trouble filling these stadiums.
They are, but also, man, Madison Square Garden is so expensive to run nowadays.
No, I mean, yes and no. I mean, it's $250,000, but I mean,
the thing is, though, you're gonna sit there and fill an arena for $250,000 that only seats 20,000?
Well, I mean, they could, if they wanted to, get kind of creative and do MSG and the Barclays Center.
Yeah,
like in the old, was it 3 where they did like 3 different places? But if they wanted to get really creative, they could do that.
Well, TLC's going in the Barclays Center this year, and I heard that New Yorkers are not too happy about that arena going in there.
They're not happy. I don't know. I'm going to be going there for that, and I hope it's a nice place. It's in Brooklyn.
And now it's the Brooklyn Nets instead of the New Jersey Nets?
It's got to be Brooklyn. Nobody wants to be from New Jersey anyway.
Yeah, true.
Even though when I do go to New York, I stay at the hotels in New Jersey.
This is a sign that nobody wants to be from New Jersey anymore because the guy who owns PW Insider moved to fucking Las Vegas last year. So
who owns PW Insider, you ask?
Dave Scherer.
Yeah, good old Dave. Didn't Dave used to come on the show? No, he used to post the show, right?
Yeah, he would post it. Mike Johnson and all those guys over there would post it.
Mike's a good guy.
Mike is a good guy. He's a damn good guy.
He used to do the show at this is kind of inside. He used to do the show at Sheldon on one of the stations here locally.
Yep. Yeah, I've heard it before.
Yeah.
And what kills me is they would never let Mike ask any real inside questions. So
yeah, well, I was kind of Sheldon's deal, but each his own. Hey, man, Vegas is the place to be. So is he still doing PW Insider, or is he doing something?
Yeah, man, but man, that site is... They had one guy last year that I don't know the conditions of it, and they've never really talked about why he left. But one of the founding members, Buck Woodward, left that site last year.
Oh, I mean, a lot of people move to Vegas to do MMA stuff now.
Oh God, man!
Being as how I've been there, done that, I could tell you that that's what most people are moving to Vegas for in terms of.
Well,
people that
MMA
do
is
what we
even
do.
dying out now.
It's just they're doing too much.
They are, man. That's why they had to cancel. Oh, we're going to cancel 135, but instead of, or whatever it was, but instead of the next one being 135, we're going to call it 136. So now there's a whole complete pay-per-view number missing out of our series.
Shit happens. But you know, I don't know that you know this, but that was where I worked in that profession for 7 years. And it's a cutthroat business, and it is slimier than wrestling, probably.
Oh, it is, man. Dana White has the monopoly on it now.
Yeah, but you know what? He's in the position where there are a few fighters who have a lot of power. That one guy in particular, John Jones, the guy who wouldn't fight. They offered him 3 different guys to fight, and he said no. After that guy dropped out, they offered him 3 other fights. He said, no, I'm not doing it. So, not to get, too far into that, but
oh, man,
I wouldn't have taken those
I haven't
fights.
kept up with it really since Lesnar left him.
I wouldn't see. The problem is with a guy like that is, and just from the dollars and cents of it, this guy's making millions. If he goes out there and takes a fight on 5 or 6 days' notice and gets blown out, he stands to lose millions of dollars. I wouldn't have taken
Lesnar?
No. What? Remember how you were talking about how the event got canceled, right?
Oh, yeah.
The reason the event got canceled is because the main event, one of the guys got hurt. Mm-hmm. So the guy that didn't get hurt, John Jones, is a very big star.
Yeah, John Bones Jones.
He makes millions per fight. And basically, I know his management. They told me that, the reason they didn't take that fight is that if he lost, he stood to lose like tens of millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't worth it. So, more power to him.
Yeah, I mean, somebody has to take a stand against Dana White eventually.
Oh, yes and no. Everybody's like fighters union, and how'd the wrestling union work out?
Yeah, exactly.
When
there's only one game in town, how can you unionize?
With Dana, the new contracts too is funny. This is completely off the tangent that we're on, but their new contracts say that they can't ride motorcycles or ride horses or do all kinds of shit.
Jesus, really?
Yeah. So that's funny. I was talking with a guy who obviously MMA doesn't necessarily have gimmicks, but he's called Cowboy. That's Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Mm-hmm. He's like, I have a ranch with horses and guns, and I plan to use it. He says, I don't care what they put in the contracts.
Well, I was reading, there was a big controversy about Big Country, Roy Nelson. I like Big Country, man. Because he's so far apart from what an MMA fighter should be. But he kicks ass.
Yes, he does.
What's that?
Yes, he does. It's a very good interview, too. Maybe in the future we can talk to him.
And what kills me is, I went out and bought the 10th season of The Ultimate Fighter just because that season was built around Kimbo Slice.
Yeah.
And then fucking Roy Nelson comes in and just, kicks his ass.
I like a guy who looks like me or you that can fucking beat people up.
Oh, hell yeah. And then he looks at you and it looks at Dana White, who Dana White's all about people cutting weight and shit like that. And he looks right at Dana White and goes, the king wants it his way. I'm going to Burger King.
And he rubs his belly. Yeah, I've always liked that guy. And
well, he has a big-ass mullet now and a big, thick fucking Grizzly Adams beard. And Dana White flat out tells him, I'll give you more fights and I'll give you more money if you clean up your image. And Roy is like, fuck you.
Well, the thing that Roy...
I don't get paid to look pretty. I get paid to kick ass.
The thing that Roy has for him is that I think that he could pretty much beat anybody they put in front of him. And sooner or later he'll get that big fight. He
has the right... Think about it. Wrestling's the same way, okay, nowadays. Look at your demographic for people who watch MMA.
Fat people.
Southern, fat, grizzly-looking motherfuckers, okay?
Yes, fat people. Yes, that's
exactly.
Okay. Hey, man, same people watch NASCAR.
When you see a guy who looks like Sonny Jim that could walk down the street in downtown Palookaville, going in there and kicking ass, people can identify with that. if Roy Nelson went out there, clipped the hair, put on a suit, people, his fan base, and well, he wouldn't have a fan base because he'd look just like every other motherfucker on WWE. You know, I mean, it's. I applaud him for looking at Dana White and telling him, "No, fuck you. I ain't cutting my hair. I'm not shaving the beard." You know.
That's yeah. That's I mean, yes. Is the long and short of it is that Roy has been a great dude for a long time, and
I mean, he was a champion in Strike Force, and
IFL, yeah. But
which
yeah.
became Strike Force, wasn't it?
No, it's what yeah, they were one of the ones that UFC bought, and then yeah, but he's been around a long time. He's I think 35, maybe 36 years old, which is I used to say is old, but I'm rapidly approaching that. So,
dude, I'm 20. I'll be turning 28 in a few more months.
I'm almost 30. Don't tell anybody. But yeah, so that's funny. We used to do this show like when we were in our early 20s and full of everything, and now we're calm. Apparently, we have to change the name of the show again.
Oh man!
So I'm told. I was informed that somebody has taken our former name.
Yeah.
More power.
If you look up From Pillar to Post Live,
is it From Pillar to Post?
That's what P2P stood for, Rick.
Oh, let me do a little Google on that. All right, go ahead. From Pillar to Post.
At least a year ago, it was on there. They weren't using any of our graphics or anything like that.
If I remember correctly, our graphics weren't that great.
Well, they were made by WCW, so whatever happened to her?
She's still around.
Really?
Oh yeah. Hey, wait a minute. I just searched it, and they have. Oh yeah. Oh wait a minute. The dark match? We weren't on the dark match, were we? Oh god.
Facebook.com/From Pillar to Post Wrestling.
Oh.
Yeah, it's there.
What did we have on? Wow. Who was on August 1st, 2006, Joe? Oh, that
was that when we did Les Thatcher?
Dennis Condrey.
Oh my God.
Tony Atlas.
Remember Tony Atlas?
Oh my God, he was great.
Filibuster. I remember this clear as day. The man had been talking for 45 fucking minutes straight, and right over the AOL Messenger, you type Filibuster Jones.
Yeah.
He was talking about Stan Hansen passing out flyers to a KKK meeting in the locker room.
KKK. Well, I mean, you gotta. It's one of those things. Let me search Google. By the way, if anybody's listening, we're gonna. Well, maybe we'll put this on the interweb, but somebody actually bought P2Plive.net. Oh, let's see. Oh,
what is it?
That's brilliant. You want to know what it is, Joe?
Live video?
It's that's great.
It's fucking sports betting.
That's awesome. It's I believe. Let me see what happens. It's free TV. Stream? All right. I don't feel that bad about it. Yeah.
It's owned by people who do Bet 365.
Apparently.
Football, tennis, others.
That's funny. Orange Sport. We can watch wrestling for free on our old website. That's pretty awesome. There's a poker channel. Oh my God. I might have to actually bookmark this. Somebody actually squatted on our site and made it better.
Squat.
Like, yeah. Isn't that funny? Hulk Hogan. Oh, poor Hulk Hogan.
Oh man, what about have you seen? I did not watch it, but I know it leaked on YouTube.
No, it's not on my viewing list. I'll put that right behind the new China porno.
Oh, God.
Let's see what it says about Hulk Hogan. I'm getting messages about Hulk Hogan. Apparently, Hulk Hogan's friend, Bubba the Love Sponge, is the man responsible for releasing the tape. Wow. I didn't see that coming.
Dude, there was speculation about the girl that he's with in that was Bubba the Love Sponge's ex-old lady.
Oh, it is.
And that's why they broke up.
Well, here's what the story. I'll read the story.
Pillar to Post online radio by Wrestling Revolution.
Sorry about that, guys. All right. Here it says, Hulk Hogan's best friend, Bubba the Love Sponge, not only secretly videotaped Hogan having sex, he bragged afterwards that the tape was a gold mine that could be key to his retirement.
What, Bubba secretly taped it?
Yes. Here, let me go on. TMZ has seen the last few minutes of Hulk's leaked sex tape in which he bangs Bubba's wife. Oh my God.
Oh, dude. Go to Yahoo right now.
Yahoo? Let me go to Yahoo. He's not.
Just go to yahoo.com.
Is it on the front page of Yahoo? Oh.
Yeah, it's the CM Punk deal's on the front page of Yahoo right now.
I got.
Amateur video captures wrestler striking fan.
Oh, God. I got that on YouTube already.
In the ring with Silva, big blow for Strike Force. And then right next to it, they have all this MMA shit.
Is it under sports? It's under sports, probably.
No, for me, it's like right on the main page where they have like those, that ticker.
Oh, I got that faggot Sandusky on there. Oh.
Yeah, Sandusky's on there, and then it has like man tries to rob bank of $1.
Oh, right here. Go back. Where'd it go? Oh, there's 75 stories. That's why I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's number 1 to 75.
4 on mine. Let's see. I want to see it. Here we go. Oh, yeah. I don't have all night.
It takes a minute.
Oh, guy hit him. Other guy hit him. Fourth guy hit him. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, they're throwing stuff at him. And the guy from behind pushed him. Pulling the stop. Uh-oh. Somebody else just pushed him. And
See, the guy to the left of him pushes him, and then he punches the guy to the right.
I backhanded him. That was nice.
Read what the tagline is underneath the video. Just the first little tagline.
I don't have a tagline.
It says pro wrestling is to MMA what the McRib is to slow cook Memphis barbecue. But every once in a while, pro wrestling gets a little too real.
I didn't see this was part on the show, right?
Yeah, well, they didn't show that. When he was in there fucking with them fans, they were showing Vince.
What happened? Oh, he beat up Vince, right?
Yeah,
That's another problem. If you're 65 years old and you feel you need to be the main event of your wrestling show, you may have a problem.
Yeah, you might be out of touch with wrestling.
You might have failed a little bit on building your stars over the last 10 years.
Did you know that NoDQ.com is still plugging away?
Aaron Rift is a friggin' millionaire. Oh, man. That guy. He
sickens me.
He did kind of back down on the pop-up ads, so.
Really? Okay. Now he has these ones that glaze over the entire website that put viruses on you, and it says, click here to make this ad go away.
And that fathead Nagel is gone.
He's been gone.
Thank God. I don't go there.
Well, he's gone. Then he came back. I actually did for a straight year. Excuse me. For a straight year, I did nothing but subscribe. I gave PW Insider my money because I was sick and tired of going to wrestling websites that were A, mooching off of them in the first place, and B, having ads that were giving my computer a virus. You know,
man, I should have done that when I had the chance. I had a chance like 15 or so years ago to do a wrestling news board site, and I'd said that nobody will ever go to the internet.
Big update on the CM Punk fan incident. What's this?
Yeah, some guy is claiming that him and his website planned it, and Tammy Sitch got arrested again. Good for her.
Oh, God.
Man.
Well, dude, what kills me is when she did the Hall of Fame, I guess she thought that it was going to lead to a big comeback, and then when Vince finally told her, no, you're still a whore, she,
Yeah, that she is.
CBS 13 reporter Laura Cole posted the following update on the CM Punk thing via Twitter. Just got an update from the Sacramento Sheriff's Office about the incident involving Punk. The department says at one point the fan does not want to proceed any further and that there is no evidence that a crime occurred. The Sheriff's Department also says the video is not part of the investigation because there is no investigation. In other words, Vince has already paid this guy to shut his fucking mouth.
I don't know if there needs to be a payment because you do see the man touch him.
Yeah, well, the guy knows that he's pretty. Yeah, true.
He touches him. He touches him on the head too, of all places.
And that disclaimer that they play before every single show that you go to, whether it be a house show or anything, this is, ladies and gentlemen, please blah 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 blah. Don't throw anything at the ring. Don't tells you don't touch the guys.
Don't touch them. Even though they should have a little. Oh, there's a nude scene of a TNA knockout. Stand by.
Yeah.
Oh, Christopher Daniels. He's still around. That's nice of him.
Uh-huh.
God, I wish I was famous and made a sex tape. That'd be awesome. I could retire right now. Not have to do any. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. wish I could.
Are you working in Sirius now, or?
No, I didn't take it. The funny thing is, I went there this past weekend on Friday, interviewed, was offered the position, and it was a third of what I'm making here. So I had to tell them no. They wanted me to work for like 3 different stations, and it was like, eh. So each his own, right? Now I am working.
Well, I mean,
for
the thing
Clear
is, though,
now.
man, that damn whole Sirius XM thing.
I'd fucked
is
so many people in the radio industry you don't even know.
Well, man, that whole thing right now is built around truckers.
Oh, yeah.
90% of their subscription base is truck drivers.
I would normally suggest people visit radioio.com, but being as how the guy that owns that is the one that dimed out Hogan, maybe you shouldn't. But that's the one that I listen to, because there's a guy on there named Shannon Burke who's tremendous. There's a guy on at night named Scott Ledger who's very good.
Which wrestling shows are you producing now?
I don't do wrestling shows anymore.
Oh, you don't do the wrestling no more?
I only do the tinfoil hat shows, and and that's because they have money. I don't do anything for free. And back in the day, I used to do stuff for free. You know that. And
yeah.
How far did that get me?
Yeah, I mean, well, what was that guy you sent that legal document to? Oh man, what was his name?
I've done that a lot.
Chris something?
Oh yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he's still around. He's on. He does his show on WrestleZone now.
They have WrestleZone, and there was one, I think it was not Angry Marks. It was something else.
Yeah.
That
I don't even care at this point.
Does Trey still do his shit?
Yeah, we had a big falling out. Shocking.
Really?
Yeah, him and we didn't really get along when you and I were doing the show. We didn't really get along too well with them.
Well, yeah, I mean, and I knew JSK had passed away.
He died, yeah. But I had done this thing with them. It was like a radio network, and somehow I was paying for all of it, and they figured a way to work me out of it. So that was pretty much the end of it. I just told them, no, I'm not paying no more. Bye-bye. So.
And then Doc got like really fucking sick from what I heard.
I talked to Doc quite a bit. Didn't Les have a problem with us because we sent him an ad that had the word ass in it?
No, he had a problem with us the very first time we had him on because we used the word whores in our disclaimer.
What? Yes, but I think that I also sent Doc an ad for the show, and it had ass in it, and Les was not pleased. God, I wish I could get away with sending out radio promos at my real job with the word ass in them. Oh my God. That would be awesome.
But from what Les said, Doc got like really, really sick.
Yeah, he
like
almost
cancer.
died or whatever. I know that he had like some throat or whatever issues, and I haven't talked to him in a while, but last I heard he was doing much better. He just couldn't. Whoop, there goes your microphone again. Oh no! Hello?
You there?
Joe White, you got to be more careful when you fall down the stairs.
Well, it's this laptop, dude. I've had this laptop for almost a year now, and
You have?
I want to get a new one come tax season.
You're kind of like me. You don't like to have anything for more than a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a laptop that I don't touch anymore.
Except for my cell phone, man. My cell phone is like I'll put it to you this way, it's a Palm.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I just got I have an iPhone, but I just got one of them Walmart, what the fuck, Straight Talk things. Mm-hmm. It's it's like the track phone.
Well, it's made by Track.
Everybody kind of looks down on it, but it works tremendous. I put it into my iPhone, changed a couple settings, and it runs on AT&T, and all I pay is $45 a month for unlimited everything. That is a good deal.
Wrestling-news.com has a website.
Wrestling-news.com is the home of the Don, Tony, and Kevin Castle show. Why do I know that? Because I used to... Well, actually, they paid me a bunch of money back in the day. It's the long and short of it.
This is the website where they had we were trying to get our website on here.
Yeah, they do really well.
Our show on here.
They do really well. They bought a whole bunch of equipment for me overpriced. I overpriced them. Basically, you know how you used to have that mixer and the what do you call it, the microphone and all that, and it was a fairly cheap setup. Basically, I Jewed the guy for about $450 for that setup. But
The SNS Radio Network. This is where like Saturday or Sunday Night
that was
Showdown.
the website that I was running that was pretty much stolen from me. What are
Yeah,
you doing?
Wrestling News Live behind the bell.
What?
You know what I've been watching is these guys on YouTube who have been doing a shit out of Chicago and Wisconsin for like 10 years, and they're on TV over there. It's Pro Wrestling Report, PWR.
Yeah, yeah. You remember Brass Eye?
Faintly, I remember the name. Yeah.
He's one of the producers of on that other side. We're still very good friends, but he's one of the producers over there on blacksheep.com or whatever the fuck it is. I don't even care at this point. Nobody listens to that. That was one of the big hang-ups is the guy, he's like, Rick, I want to make money. Rick, I want to make money. I said, well, dude, nobody listens to your shows or comes to your site. You're not going to make anything. And then he would go on Facebook and tell people, well, we're not here to make money. So,
Well, see, the thing with me is, man, you always promise me, hey, we're not probably going to never make a dime off of this, but there is potential.
there's
You
always
know,
potential. I mean,
there's always potential.
it always
but-
came down to the fact that neither one of us had hours upon hours upon hours of time to lie to people. And
Well, see, here's
know?
the thing, man. 90% of the people who make money off of this are collecting disability.
except for Mosh, he's just a very good liar.
Yeah.
He was a damn good liar, man.
Gosh, oh my God. Oh,
was good at
shit.
it,
What was
man.
that website? Oh, Monday Night Mayhem?
Yeah, he's
They're
on,
still doing shit.
he's on with Adam now. Actually, Adam's got a. I'm actually
Adam
Martin.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Adam still has WrestleView, and I actually had talked with Adam about us maybe putting our podcast on there at some point. Adam's a very good guy, so he's one of the few. So
Is Wrestling News Live still associated with him?
no, they're on the SNS site. Trey and Jackass there run it. The guy used to be with Stein. And then Stein still has his deal where he's still bamboozling.
Oh,
people
that
to give him money.
JJ Sexaid idiot.
Yeah, yeah. I don't say bad things about anybody. They don't like me for whatever reason. Everybody, I guess that's how everybody feels about me.
Well, that's because you run it like a business and not like a fucking hobby.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of ruthless about that.
Yeah, you gotta be. I mean, me, dude, I always told you it'd be nice if we make money, but it's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I love to do radio.
Yeah.
I mean, all my family goes, dude, you need to get into doing that again. That calmed your ass down.
Oh yeah.
You know?
It's like a therapy for me. That's why I kept doing it all these years. And the fact that I'm addicted to Ativan. No, I'm just kidding. I do have some Ativan on my desk right now. I'm not sure where exactly they came from.
What is that show that Monday Night Mayhem?
Yeah, Mayhem. Marsha still does his show. He doesn't do it that much now though. Well, maybe he does. I don't know. I haven't talked to Adam in a few weeks, but he's on WrestleView.
Is WrestleView or WrestleView.com still up?
Yeah, that's where it is. They've got a whole brand new site, and Adam does a good job over there at Wrestle. I love this new little Tammy arrested again 5 times. Good for you, Tammy. You're the man. God, I used to do coke with her. Oh, did I? Oops. I should have said that. Yeah. God. I ever told you about that, huh? Mm-mm. About how we used to book her on our indie shows and she used to like blow dudes for coke.
Oh, I would not be surprised.
Oh yeah, it happened. And
They're affiliates. Get this, WrestleView's affiliates. Wrestling Info Archive. The online world of wrestling, which used to be something else, and then the dude who
stole
co-owned
it
the site stole every single piece of info off of it and locked the guy out of the servers.
Yeah. I'm very good. I'm still
Gerwig.
friends with that guy. Steve's still around. Steve's my buddy, actually.
Oh my god, dude, that website, when he redesigned that website,
He killed it, but
it sucks.
yeah, I mean, actually, I haven't seen the new online world of wrestling is pretty nice. It's a shitty WordPress, though. I don't know that I would have. Yeah, I used to do business with a lot of these people. Actually, I do business with Steve. I did his mobile app, and OVW. I was actually not OVW. O Double Double is. I was owned by them for a while. They used to pay me money back in the day.
Hey, did you hear who Ric Flair's fucking now?
Oh, what is it? Wife number 7?
Yeah, he's messing with that girl who played Fifi the maid back on the Flair for the Gold segments.
She's probably a little bit too old for him, huh?
Yeah, I know, right?
I thought he only did like drunk people who beat him up. No?
Oh, have they said who the WWE talent was who had a flat out battle of words with Vince in front of the entire locker room?
I don't know.
Did you read about that?
Yeah, apparently it had some impact.
They said it was a top guy. I'm thinking either. My guess is Punk
I don't think so.
or Triple H. It's either Punk, Triple H, or Cena. Those are the only 3 guys that have any pull in that company.
The reason I don't think it's Punk is because I don't think that he's. I don't
Gutsy?
think that, I don't think that he's got the
balls?
the stroke that people. Yeah, well that too, but I don't think that he's got the standing to pull that off.
Well, he said he did a Q&A after he did that DVD screening in the theater. And he said, he goes, he has some creative control over his character.
Yeah, I think that it might have been Cena, but I don't know.
And on the documentary that they just put out, he even says point blank, he goes, I had just finished my title run. They made me drop the title without even losing it when Randy Orton kicked his ass in the head and did the punt kick bit.
Yeah.
He goes, they took that title off of me without even me losing it. He goes, I was fed up. He goes, the Straight Edge Society was my brainchild. He goes, I went home. I wrote 13 weeks worth of television. Came home, went to Vince's office the next Monday at Raw, plunked the pad of paper down on his desk and goes, this is what I'm doing. No ifs, ands, or buts, or I'm walking. And Vince says, like, okay.
Well, maybe it was him, because if he's the one who came up with that angle that he ran last summer, they should let him write whatever he wants.
Oh, that angle came straight out of Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
They even say it. They even say it on that documentary. They show you the footage. From Ring of Honor. There's so much Ring of Honor footage over that. I'm surprised. Ring of Honor, man, Ring of Honor now should get a kick in the ass out of this.
They sold out.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody ever talks about how he was losing money out the ass and somebody bailed him out.
He was losing. That damn company. I heard from a guy who went to one of their shows up in Chicago. And Sid, the guy who does the tickets,
he's gone now.
He's gone now, but before he left, he literally told the guy that one of my buddies that goes to the shows up there. He told him, he goes, "Enjoy this. This might be the last time you see us up here."
Oh yeah, they would say that everywhere.
And then 3 weeks later, they sold out to Sinclair.
I used to talk to him all the time, and they would worry because they're like, "We can't keep losing money," and yeah. Good for K. He didn't make any money off the deal. He got out of debt, and that was it. Good for him, I guess, is the long and short of it.
Wrestling-Online.
Wrestling. Oh, that's the one with the Don Tony and Kevin Castle show. No, it ain't. Maybe it is.
Well, what kills me is on their news on this SNS radio network, they have news, and under their news tab it says gaming news and then Wrestling-Online.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yes, but yes, I built that site. I should know what they are. One of them is from one of the hosts. It's just hosts of shows that have news sites that they're linking to. Basically, they stole my entire site, which is fine, because we're going to have our own site with me and Joe, and that's it. CM Punk responds to crowd incident. Let's see.
Oh, he responded on Twitter.
Oh, I thought it was a video. It would have been brilliant.
Yeah, he even says it like when he did that whole deal at Money in the Bank. He says literally he blew Vince a kiss goodbye, ran up through the crowd, ran out of the building, got in a damn taxi cab, took the title home, threw it in the refrigerator.
That's funny.
Oh, man. Right now, dude.
The whole situation sucks, Punk told WWE. It's an unfortunate and isolated incident.
And TNA, I couldn't tell you a thing one that's happening down there. Nobody cares anymore.
I'm more interested in the TMZ.
Yeah.
All wrestling stories today. It's always good. Damian Darling. You know who Damian Darling is?
I've heard the name before.
He's the guy that his house is the one that Sonny continually breaks into. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I don't know that I was supposed to say that either. I am not good at this anymore. But yeah, she's nuts.
The opening thing on TMZ right now is
Let's see what's on TMZ. Is it Rhea
Rhea
Perlman?
Rhea Perlman. Yeah,
Danny DeVito.
poor guy.
I see a poor guy.
Oh,
He's
man,
still
Rhea
making a
Perlman.
living. She ain't done shit in years.
Golly, man, Tammy Sitch looks old without makeup.
She was looking good not
She
too long
was, man.
ago, and now she's like,
I actually liked her with the weight on. You know,
well, I mean, there was a happy medium. One of the times I saw her, she was huge. With
Hulk Hogan betrayed my best friend. I'm sick to my stomach, brother.
oh yeah, I want to play that audio. Let me play that audio. This is a radio show anyway, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what he says.
Are you recording this?
Absolutely, it's going to be on iTunes in no time.
Nice.
They're going to play an ad of some kind. Hold on.
Oh, that's another thing, man. Every
Hulk
time you go
joins
to
us-
fucking YouTube, it's a political bullshit ad.
Of course, vote for Scott Brown. Oh wait, you're in Virginia. Mm-hmm. You already
It's Tim Kaine or some other asshole. I don't know. They're all
is Jim
crooks.
Webb still one of the guys, or what's his name? He's probably gone.
Dude, it's probably John Brown for all I know. Holy shit.
The governor is running. He was the governor, right? Who's running for Senate?
Jim Crow, I don't know.
Jim Crow.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Over your head, Rick.
Let's hear the Jim Crow laws. Come on, man. I got a master's
Oh,
degree.
okay,
I
there you
remember
go.
some shit. All right.
Right now, along with his attorney, David Houston. Guys, welcome to TMZ Live.
How are you?
We're good. We're good. You there, Hulk?
Yeah, brother, I'm here.
Here we go. This is
Mike
where
has
they tell him
seen
that
the
his
tape.
best friend released the
so
tape.
I think, rather than me
This is some good
doing
shit.
secondhand, Mike, you there?
Yeah,
Is that Howie Mandel?
And David, I actually
No, it's
saw
whatever
the
the
tape,
fuck that guy's name is
I
that
kind of wanted
does
to go
the show.
over it with you because I did hear you on
All right,
Howard
let's hear
Stern
this.
talking about Bubba and being still friends with him, and that you were pretty sure you knew maybe where this was coming from. I want to read to you the transcript of the end of this tape because I think it's going to change your mind, and I want to get your reaction to it.
And Mike, we should just say, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is just after the sexual encounter ends and Hulk walks out of the room.
Right, this is exactly.
I have
This
a
is the
theory on
end of
this,
the
too.
tape. You leave, and Bubba comes back in the room, and Heather's on the bed. And Bubba says, I quote, "If we ever did want to retire, all we'd have to do is use this footage of him." So,
Whoa,
I
pause
just
that.
kind of wanted
pause
your
that.
reaction to that.
I'll pause that.
Wait a
We'll,
minute.
we'll get Joe's
So
reaction and then Hogan's reaction.
You're telling me that Bubba is hiding in the closet watching Hogan fuck his wife?
He was there.
Wow.
Yeah. And apparently he was cool with it. There's something wrong there.
Well, I mean, here's the deal. Bubba got kicked off of Sirius Satellite Radio, okay?
Well, not necessarily. He was offered less money and
Offered less money and he quit.
Yeah, I mean,
He had a terrestrial radio thing and that went by the wayside in like 2 or 3 months.
he's still no. I can tell you that I listen to his show quite a bit, and he's still making millions.
But he's doing it down in Florida.
Yeah, I mean, he never had more than when he did terrestrial radio. He never had more than Florida, Georgia, and a few other places.
He had Virginia. While he
Yeah.
was doing Sirius, he would do Sirius in the early morning,
Yeah, I know.
or and then do like Clear
Afternoon.
Channel.
Yeah, well, Clear Channel fired. He got fired when they had the tit deal in the Super Bowl.
And then so now he's pretty much hitting rock bottom of the radio world.
He just got a $10 million contract. So I mean, if that's rock bottom, sign me up.
But considering as how you were, rubbing elbows with Howard Stern, who is the king of radio,
Well, the whole
in my opinion, and now you're back down to the Comiskey, Florida, or wherever it is
Tampa,
on the fucking
but yeah.
on the Seminole Indian Reservation.
Hey man, there's worse places to be.
Yeah. He could be sitting here with me and you.
He could be. Nobody. He's got millions of dollars and a few people listening to him,
But-
and merch, and
Why does he give a reason why he does this? Continue
No.
playing. I want
You
to
want to
hear
hear
Hulk's
what
reaction to
Hogan
this.
says? Yeah, we'll play Hogan. Let's hear it.
You know that this might be in one of the tapes. I can tell you 100%. That is what Bubba says when you leave the room.
If that is true, I'm sick to my stomach right now because I have gone over this with Bubba, and I don't know why someone would secretly film this. And when this first popped up, 6 or 7 months ago, it was something I was praying would go away simply because I'm accountable for it. It would happen way before I met my current wife, Jennifer, and I was at an all-time low. I pretty much bottomed out, to tell you the truth, was my personal relationship, with the marriage I had, and I was,
Oh my God, you get the point, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, then it says his wife shoots back. You'd never do that. And then Bubba tries to recover, saying, I wouldn't do that. You'd be the biggest. I wouldn't do that. You'd be the biggest rat. You'd be dead.
He's been lying. But yes, that's true. And the funny thing is he's been telling Hogan, no, I didn't tape you. I don't believe a word of anything from any of them. I think the whole thing's a work.
Honestly, yeah, I would not be surprised if this popped up on TNA.
No, it wouldn't be a TNA deal. It's the fact that Hogan lost millions and millions and millions of dollars in his divorce, and what's a quick way to make a few million? Sell this tape.
Yeah, but here's the thing: would Linda get a piece of that in the alimony?
I don't know. Probably not. They haven't agreed. She got most of everything anyway. But yeah, there's something sick about it, and there's something fishy about it because number one, that's your buddy's wife. And even if he says it's okay.
How could he not know that Bubba was there?
He knew he was there. He's in the beginning of the tape saying it's okay, go ahead, and he walks out. That's the thing that gets me.
Okay.
So
here's the thing. All along, then this had to be the reason why Bubba and his old lady split.
No, this is way before that. They broke up maybe last year, 2011.
Yeah, but dude, how old is this footage?
6 years. 2007.
Oh, okay. So they were still together.
This is a whole work. I really think
it is.
Because she divorced him, but he had a really good prenup, so she didn't get anything.
Because I guarantee you, 2006 is when Linda and Hulk were going through their divorce, right? Or before?
It had to be before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now they do this deal. Hogan obviously, and good thing the divorce is over with, and this came out before after the divorce settlement.
Linda would make him release it and take half the cash.
Yeah, well, not only that, it proves Hulk is an adulterer.
Well, yes.
And so now, Hogan's cheating on Linda. Hogan has cheated on Linda.
Yep.
After that, okay. Hogan's old lady now is going to see this and be like, I don't want no part of this guy. I want a divorce now. So now Hogan's going to have divorce number 2 on his hands.
Yeah, shit happens.
Yeah, shit happens, but still, it's making Hogan look like Flair. So,
God, that guy's got to be broke. He's going to wrestle till he's 90 because he's got so many wives he's going to pay.
Sorry if the microphone just popped back at you, but anyway.
Oh, sorry.
But now you got, like you said, Hogan's broke.
Yes.
Bubba is, sitting on a fat contract, which this could pretty much probably ruin his radio deal because what radio company is going to want to be affiliated with this?
He just signed a 3-year, months ago.
Dude, it doesn't matter, man. They're not going to want a guy that does this shit on
I think that it was actually, if he is the one responsible for it, I think he timed it exactly to the point where he just signed 3 months ago.
Oh, okay.
So I bet, signed up and then said, well, if they fire me, I'm going to get paid. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, I mean...
The 90-day probationary period is gone.
Well, he's been with the same company this is like his 6th year with Cox.
Oh, okay.
That's a funny name for never mind.
Yes, COX. Anyway.
Yeah, Cox.
We have a Cox radio station up here. They're a country music station. But anyway.
Cox is a big company.
They
don't
But
pay
anyway,
well.
So you have Hogan, like you said. He's now, brother, release the footage.
Release the footage. Show my cock. And then he says, I wasn't that good in the film. That's funny.
Brother, it's time I reveal my Hulkapenis, brother.
Hulkapenis. He said he wasn't in tip-top shape, whatever that means.
I got to release the 2-inch python, brother.
That's... Hogan. Hello, Hogan?
Well, let me tell you something. Yes.
God, we're going to call Hogan. I should put a call in. I'm going to call in a favor and see if we can get Roy Nelson for one of these.
Let me tell you something, Rick. Roy Nelson couldn't hang and bang with me, brother. Because I've been to the top of the mountain, which is Heather Clem, brother.
No, but he told me that we could go to Burger King together one time. So.
Hogan did?
No, Roy.
Roy?
Yeah, I do. Well, we used to do. Well, we kind of still do this huge MMA show, and he's been on there like 1 million times. back in the day. He still comes on. He's got a big fight coming up soon.
Does this mean Bubba the Love Sponge like just lived up to his nickname now because he's like spreading the love of his wife everywhere?
Apparently. I don't know how he got a hot... There's something weird about the fact that he had a pretty good-looking wife, and he's kind of a fat old dude.
Oh, dude, his wife is like a blonde-headed, perfect like biker chick. But anyway,
no, she was. Well, his new wife might be, but the one in the video is a brunette, and she's maybe she was good-looking.
But you know, now everybody, you know, it's the love triangle of the century now, pretty much, and that everybody's in on it. And
I don't understand how you could do that though.
Oh, very easily,
with the dude there, it's like there's one thing about, you know, doing somebody's wife, but doing somebody's wife while he's there,
watching. I mean,
that's weird.
It's like Bubba the Love Sponge is directing a Hulk Hogan porno. It's just, you know.
Oh God. Let me see if I can find that while I'm here.
What, the Hulk Hogan porno?
Sure.
Oh Lord.
Let me see.
It's out there. They said they had it taken down, but.
Let me see. It can't be that bad. Let me see. I think it's funny that the minute they put out this tape, everybody knew who was in it and who was responsible for it, except for Hogan. You know what I mean? Let me see.
Well, I mean, what kills me, man, is
the video. All the video. Go ahead.
It's been going on. The people have known about this tape for what, four months now. So, I mean, it's not a fairly new thing. The fact that it's leaked is new.
Oh my God, this is one hell of a descriptive website. Let me read some. Up top, you'll see 1 minute from the 30 minutes of footage taken of 59-year-old Hulk Hogan, professional wrestler, real-life American hero to many, fucking a woman rumored to be the wife of his best friend, a famous radio DJ named Bubba the Love Sponge. This footage was stealthily captured last April. Wait a minute. They said it was 6 years old.
Nah, man, this is fairly new.
Last April.
That means Bubba and his ex would have to have been divorced.
No. Maybe. Why would he be there? Hold on.
Dude, he wants rich. Get rich quick, you know?
With the rumored to be Heathered Clown. Let me see if there's a picture. I want to see if there's a picture of this chick. There isn't. Oh, she's not actually all that bad looking. It opens with Hulk Hogan performing oral sex on the I can't even read this. As she lays on the bed. Then another man's voice can be heard from inside the room off camera, and both Hulk and the naked woman engage in idle chit-chat with the mystery man. So, wait a minute. They stopped doing it to talk to Bubba. What?
Apparently this woman, Heather Clem, is like a animal. I just did an image search for Heather Clem.
Mm-hmm.
Animal activist. Right.
Oh my God! This you have to. I have to send you this. This is some funny shit.
Send it to me over Skype. I'll read it.
Just read the article. This is hilarious. I gotta read some more. So apparently they're doing it, and Bubba comes into the room, and they stop and start talking to him while they're doing it. Oh, this is good. All right. Okay.
And if this is last April, then Hogan's new old lady has.
All right, let's see.
Divorce number 2, you know.
All right, let's see. Lawyer it up because he was secretly filmed. In parentheses, last week, a burned DVD copy of Hulk having sex with a woman rumored to be Heather Clem was delivered through an anonymous source. They wanted no payment. They wanted no credit. Well, maybe it wasn't Bubba. That doesn't sound like he would look for money and credit.
Have you hit play on the video yet?
Is there audio?
I don't know. Let me check.
All there is.
I'll be off to eat.
Can't believe I should be home now here.
This is fucked up. Wait a minute, he's nude. I don't want to watch Hulk Hogan. This is ruining my evening.
I'll watch it. I don't care.
And then his son calls. Wait a minute.
They're playing like crappy rap music in the background.
No, that's his phone. That's his daughter's song.
Yeah, about us.
This is brilliant. All right, the text is way better. Let me see what else we got. All right, let me give you a description because this is the radio anyway. All right. It opens with Hogan performing oral on the woman as she lays on the bed. Then another man's voice can be heard from inside the room off camera. Both Hulk and the naked woman engage in chit-chat with the mystery man.
Oh, God, she's on top of him.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Bubba says, do your thing. I'll be in my office. Are you kidding me?
Hogan literally goes, fuck, I just ate. I feel like a pig.
It's hilarious. That's what made him feel like a pig, right?
Yeah, no.
All right. Okay. He exits swiftly and allows Hulk and this woman their privacy. Hulk and the woman engage in more chit-chat, and Bubba's name is mentioned. The woman says, we just fucked earlier today. Hulk asks, who, you and Bubba? She just laughs. It doesn't matter. Oh.
He says he's out of breath.
Hulk strips down his talent, and his hairline is... da-da. Oh, my God. This is one hell of an article, Joe White.
Yeah, it is.
I don't even know that I can say that word on the radio. What the hell is going on?
No, thank you. Girl that next day, she was just his head poster.
And then he talks to her about his kids.
I'm gone.
That's some fun. I'm gone, and she laughs. But
be cool, be safe.
That had to be him. That had to be Bubba doing that, though. I sent you the link, right?
Yeah, I just finished watching it.
We're gonna have to wrap this up, Joe White, because
we are.
I'm told that Sons of Anarchy's coming on, and even though I don't watch it, I know you do, and
it's a good show.
I have it on my DVR. I'm about how many episodes have they had?
This is season 5.
I'm five seasons behind.
Oh man,
it's
good.
I'm 5 seasons behind on everything, but there's a chance that you may hear this show again sometime, probably on a regular basis. But I
would love it.
I needed some audio so I can start building a new website for it. I'm not sure what it'll be called.
You could just call this like Joe White and Rick discuss the Hogan sex tape or something.
Yeah, but if we make it into I know that the website will be podcastaddict.com. I know that's where it'll be. Whether or not we might just give it every show a different name. That might be
Sounds good to me.
And then they'll just go to podcastaddict.com to get it. That might be the way to do it.
Hey, real quick, what do you think about Big Bird being taken off the air?
What?
Yeah, man, they're talking about getting rid of PBS.
Oh yeah, Romney.
And your radio, National Public Radio. Nobody listens to it anyway, but
I don't have any. NPR is camel shit, Joe. To be honest,
it is. But when you're driving down a stretch of road and it's the only fucking thing you can get besides the Christian music channels, you listen to it, Rick.
Yeah, I got you. Here, I got something for you. And we'll end with this, okay?
All right. Daniel Craig hosts.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you're talking about the Big Bird appearing on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, we're going to play that, and then we're going to go. But maybe tune in next week for another podcast. We'll have to...
Next week, folks.
An appearance by Big Bird.
So, Big Bird, how did you find out that your name had been mentioned in the debate?
Oh, I got 1 million tweets.
Oh, okay. So you're on Twitter?
No, I'm a bird. Tweeting is how we talk.
So, Big Bird, has being mentioned in the debate affected you at all?
Oh, it has. I feel like I'm famous now. I was walking down the street the other day and I felt like everybody recognized me.
Okay.
It's so weird to think that just a few days ago, I could just blend in like every other perfectly normal 8-foot-tall talking bird.
Now, we have to say Savannah Guthrie was
that wasn't even
around.
the clip. Anyway, we're going to go. But it's Sons of Anarchy time. But let me give us some music. Hold on. I haven't done this in a while, Joe, so...
Oh, Lord, you're rusty. That's bad news.
What would you like me to play?
Anything you want. Rap, rock.
Name something, Joe. Name something, would you?
Oh, AC/DC. I don't care.
Hey, come on, Joe. That was the one thing I can't play. Any other...
I don't know, dude. I haven't listened to radio, like real radio.
Name any band you can think of that is an AC/DC.
Fucking Disturbed.
Disturbed. Okay. I have this program. It's called Spotify.
As long as it's not that black troll doll. What's her name?
I don't know what her name is.
The Nikki whatever.
Oh, she won't be on our show ever.
Oh, thank God.
Tell me
Nope, that wasn't what I thought it was. So I have this program called Spotify. I don't have the goodbye song like we used to have, though.
I don't have it anymore, man. I'm on a laptop. My desktop is toast.
Here, I'll give you something to send you off on a bad note.
Oh, God. Better.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy.
All right.